At Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia, the New York Mets play the Philadelphia Phillies. 15 games to go in the regular season, and probably the worst time for Francisco Lindor to be banged up. Fortunately, it doesn't appear to be too serious. Last night, he decided too late to think about sliding at second, so he went in standing, wrenched his back as he came across the bag, came out an inning later with a sore back. Not in the starting lineup today for only the second time this season, but he is expected to be available off the bench, and that means that 22-year-old Luis Angel Acuna, called up today, will start at shortstop and bat ninth. You know, it's always difficult making that transition to the major leagues, but to do it in the middle of a pennant race with 15 games to go, replacing one of the best players in the game, and doing it as the younger brother as one of the best players in the game, it's got to be an extra special burden.
Left-hander Colby Allard for the Phils.
2-0, 3.50 ERA, 5 innings, last 2 outings, and he throws 5 pitches. He'll challenge these guys.
Jose Iglesias leads off for the first time as a Met. Flies one to shallow left. Late start in for Marsh, and he dives. He can't make the catch. Iglesias takes the turn and hold on at first base. Marsh got stuck in place for the longest time, but that ball confused Marsh, and the Mets get a leadoff base runner.
Well, that'll bring Mark Vientos to the plate.
3-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Boy, a third straight changeup. And Vientos down on strikes. Brandon Nimmo next. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Okay, so back-to-back strikeouts as Colby Allard gets Vientos and now Nimmo.
So back-to-back 2-out walks load him up for Marte. 3-2, 2 down, 30th pitch of the inning. And Marte takes ball 4, and it forces in the first run of the game. 3 consecutive 2-out walks by Colby Allard, and the Mets have a 1-0 lead. Luis Severino today.
Severino is just trying to continue what the Mets starting pitchers have been doing all of the month of September. ERA under 2.
Kyle Schwarber extended his hitting streak to 10 games by going 1 for 3 last night. And he strikes out. Schwarber on 3 pitches, going up out of the strike zone at 97. 1 down.
So 1 away. Trey Turner coming up.
Turner 0 for 3 last night. Starts the day 3rd in the National League and batting at .296. And he goes down swinging. 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts for Severino. 2/3 immaculate.
Bryce Harper will be the batter.
And he strikes out Harper with the slider, and Severino strikes out the side in the first inning. Here's Jose Iglesias, elevated to the leadoff spot for the first time this year.
And Iglesias is going to go 2 for 2 off him with this ball hit to the gap. Stevenson cutting it off, but not before Iglesias gets into second.
Are they not allowed to slide at second?
Are we looking at this to see whether or not he
might have
stepped
popped
off the bag?
base. All right, right foot on, slip off.
Comes off at some point.
Maybe.
How about that?
I'll be darned.
Boy, great catch down to the video room.
2 men away, and the batter will be JT Realmuto.
Yeah, it's on the outside corner. Fastball dotted away, and Severino's got his 4th strikeout. 2 perfect innings under his belt.
So 1st and 3rd now for the Mets, and Pete Alonso coming up, a chance to drive in some runs.
Table set for Alonso, who pulls one on the ground. Diving stop by Clemens. His only play is to first, and it gets away. Breaking for the plate now is Vientos, and he will score, and it's 2-0 New York.
Cody Clemens made a great stop defensively, but could not complete it with a long throw.
And Vientos scores on the throwing error by Clemens. Now the Mets poised to have a big inning here, but Martinez unable to get a run in from 3rd. And now it's on Marte, who drew the bases loaded walk to bring in the first Met run. And Marte lines one past the glove of Stott into right center for a base hit. Nimmo is in. Alonso on his way to 3rd. Marte digging for 2nd. They're waving Pete home. And the relay throw by Stott to the plate is not in time. 2 runs score, and the Mets lead it 4-0. Marte with a 2-run triple to give the Mets a 4-0 edge. So 8 up and 8 down for Severino. Cal Stevenson batting 9th in the order.
Severino's 2-1. And there's a liner into center. There's the first base hit of the game for the Phillies off the bat of Cal Stevenson.
Schwarber struck out his first time.
1-2 coming. And he rolls over one down to first. Easy play for Alonso, and that retires his side.
Luis Severino in control. The Mets have given him a 4-0 lead.
It's Taijuan Walker up here in relief.
Yeah, and his job right now is to keep it there. Try to go as many innings as you can without giving up anything.
Taijuan Walker on to face his old mates.
So for Acuna as well. This is his 2nd major league at bat, looking for his first hit.
It's Acuna up the middle, and it's going to go through for his first major league hit. Luis Angel Acuna bouncing one through the middle, and they'll save that baseball for the trophy case.
a memory for Acuna today.
Congratulations. One you'll remember.
Harper 1 for 3 last night with a double in the first inning. Harper swings, hits one in the air to left, pretty deep. Nimmo looking up, and that ball is gone, and the drought is over for Bryce Harper, and the Phillies are on the board. Harper's 27th of the season, 30 games without, but Harper with a home run today, and it's 4-1.
Average is climbing, but this is just a great swing by Bryce. He stays on that thing and smokes one to left to get the Phillies on the board.
Turner with the walk ahead of Harper, who bats now.
Yeah, one big swing here from Bryce, and we've got ourselves a game.
And here it comes. It swung on, hit deep right field, and that one is going to make it a one-run game. Bryce Harper delivers his second home run of the afternoon. A two-run shot, number 28. It's a 4-3 Mets lead.
39th career home run against the Mets, all alone, the most of any active player.
Now they're getting into it. This is what Bryce Harper can do. Electrify a crowd with one swing of the bat.
Danny Young does come on for the bottom of the 7th to start the inning. 4-3 Met lead over Philly.
And back-to-back soft singles, but sometimes you need it. And the Phillies with their first 2 men on here to start the 7th.
I got to believe with Marsh, who's under 200 batting average against left-handers, is going to bunt here.
Bunted toward the third base side. Young's got it, spins, throws to first, and it is in time. Iglesias held it, and now time is called. Iglesias received that throw from Young into the runner. Somehow he made the catch. Now the Mets are holding on to a 4-3 lead. Reed Garrett has just been summoned from the bullpen.
Tying in go-ahead runs in scoring position.
And Stevenson, who is 1 for 2 on the day. 907 OPS this year at AAA Lehigh Valley. 3-2 on the way. He swings and drives it down to the right field corner, and that ball is off the wall, and the Phillies have the lead. Stevenson racing around second. He'll put the brakes on there. Throws his hands in the air, and Stevenson has given the Phils a 5-4 lead. What an at-bat for Cal Stevenson.
Now this is more like it. This is more like it.
As the Phillies now with a 1-run lead here, and Hoffman into his 63rd game of the season. Pitch swung on, hit high in the air, center field, it's deep. Cal Stevenson back at the track, at the wall. He leaps. Oh, and he got it! It's the Cal Stevenson game. Are you kidding me? Have yourself an afternoon, young man.
Oh, my. Highway robbery, taking a game-tying home run away from J.D. Martinez.
Jeff Hoffman, of course, like, oh, man, you saved me right there.
So 2 out. J.T. Real Muto will be the batter.
Send the first pitch to JT, swings at that, line drive, center field, Nimmo's on the run, he's not going to get it. He's going to one-hop the wall. Here comes Castellanos around third, he's going to score, and it's an RBI double for JT Real Muto. It's 6-4 Phillies.
That is huge. How about the 2-out RBIs by the Fighting Phils today?
And huge. All but one of the runs, scoring with 2 outs. Carlos Estevez will try to finish this one off, and what a comeback it would be for the Phils, who were down 4-0 early. And Estevez, the 4th man out of the bullpen today. And John, what a job by the bullpen thus far. 5 scoreless innings of relief.
Luis Angel Acuna will lead it off for the Mets.
That's lined to the right center field, a base hit for Acuna. And the Mets have the leadoff man on in the 9th. How about that? Luis Angel Acuna in his big league debut has 2 hits and a huge one there to get the tying run to the plate in the 9th. So the Mets are down to their final out.
Acuna's run doesn't matter. It's all about the guy in the plate. Tying run, Brandon Nimmo.
0-2 on the way. Ground ball past Estevez, but Turner has it. Throws to first, and the ball game's over. And what a comeback today for the Phillies. Down 4 early, but they rally to win it 6-4, and the magic number is down to 7.
Just a terrific ball game. A tough loss for the Mets. A big win for the Phillies.